Hi there, Pokemon fans, and welcome to the show where I try to answer the many mysteries in the Pokemon franchise. In many instances, we are left baffled by certain comments or events that have no definitive answer. My job is to scavenge information throughout all the forms the Pokemon franchise has taken in order to find an explanation. This may include the anime, games, manga, interviews, or simple statements made by the creators of Pokemon. Today, we are taking a look at Aster, a character that was consistently talked about by Zinnia in the Delta episode, but whose identity was left uncertain. Zinnia played a huge role in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. The Delta episode sparked many theories and debates. It was here that the Pokemon games were hinted to have multiple universes by a statement from Zinnia. We also learned that, contrary to popular belief, there was one Pokemon that achieved Mega Evolution way before Lucario did. And among all this bombardment of new information, a name came popping up in Zinnia's dialogue: Aster. At first, we were given the impression that Aster was in fact her Wishmer that keeps her company. But as you progress through the Delta episode, you start to learn that Aster was in fact a person that had some relation to Zinnia. It is heavily implied that this character was already dead, but other than Zinnia and Aster having a really close relationship, nothing else was revealed. For a while, many fans, including myself, started speculating who this mysterious character was. Some claimed it could be a dear friend, a sister, and some went as far as to say that Zinnia was the very first teen mom, and of course Aster being her daughter. With the lack of new information, it seemed as Aster was just going to be irrelevant and soon to be forgotten by the Pokemon community. That is, until the release of Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Chapter 7. Okay, so here's where I say warning, spoilers, right? I mean, it has been out for a long time now, but just in case you're reading the manga and you haven't caught up yet, here's your fair warning. Yes, the manga does provide an explanation on who Aster really is. In the games, we get to learn about the Draconet tribe, who only members at that point are Zinnia and her grandmother. But in the manga, Ruby gets to meet 3 more members of the Draconet people, and in their encounter, they reveal Aster's true identity. After Ruby tells them about Zinnia being the successor of the tribe, they yell out that the true lore keeper is Aster. But when Aster passed away, Zinnia was chosen to take her place, and none of them agreed because Zinnia did not have the powers that Aster had. But the tribe made a decision and Zinnia was chosen regardless. So at this point, I'm sure many of you guys are wondering what did happen to Aster and how she died. The manga does in fact provide an explanation as well. Ruby and Norma found footage of a mission carried out by the Devon Corporation. Their goal was to capture Rayquaza, and in doing so, a great battle took place. And even though there was no clear image, there was a silhouette riding on Rayquaza's head. This shaded character in fact is Aster. She was the only one allowed to ride Rayquaza and had the power to make it Mega Evolve. It was during this battle that she died, as she was caught in the tower with fire. The Devon Corporation succeeded in capturing Rayquaza, and by the time Zinnia made it to help her friend, of course she was already gone. Zinnia was severely traumatized by this event and made the Devon Corporation her enemy. Interestingly enough, Zinnia carries 2 mementos that connect to Aster. First is her cloak that belonged to Aster. This explains why some sections are burnt off, as she removed it from Aster when she died in the fire. And second and less known is Aster's only known Pokemon, a Noivern that Zinnia uses the second time you battle her. Well, there you have it, Pokemon fans. That covers our first episode of PokeAnswers. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to leave a like and comment, as well as subscribe. And if you want me to try and answer any of your questions, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Pokemon fans.